the realistic number that they're going to be sending, because now that Trump signed it, it's going to be something that they're going to do. They said by the end of this week, we're going to go with the $600. And these things that I'm going to be telling you is just ideas that you can actually do. Okay, you have to look at what you need right now and see where you're going to put that money, but it has to go towards preparedness. You have to position yourself, since we're looking like we're going to look like Venezuela here in the next few months, maybe in the next few years. Then you have to do things now so you can prepare yourself for then, all right? Because $600 worth of food, which is rice and other things, then it's going to be really easy for you to store it. You're going to have all the funding that you're going to need for you to get that food, for you to get the buckets, and for you to get the Mylar bags, for you to get everything you're going to need to store that food. All right, so I have here on my notes, family of 4 equals 204,000. That's what you could do with that. If Trump is successful in increasing the amount of money, then for a family of 4 will be 5,200, as I mentioned a minute ago. All right, so what I have here is what you could stock up on. And actually, I went to my local Sam's and I took pictures of everything. All right, I took pictures of some of the things that you could stock up on that's going to last you a long time, and look at the prices, because the price is still pretty good right now in order for you to be able to make those $600 go a long way, or the 2,400 if you're going to use, your spouse and what they send you for your children. So 2,400 worth of food is a lot of food that you can get, and you can take advantage of it. All right, so the first thing that you're seeing on your screen, hold on, let me get there. All right, as I sent it to myself, is, the diced peach cups. What you can stock up on is different things. You can stock up on meat, fruit, and vegetables, which all can be canned. All right, and all that is going to have, at the very least, 5 years worth of expiration date, or shelf life, and that's canned goods. All right, with these little cups of peaches, I think they last over 2 years, and they don't have to be refrigerated, but you have to make sure that they are not in a hot spot or a hot place where the sun is hitting them. Otherwise, that will pretty much speed the spoilage, and then it's going to be no good. So it has to be in a cool, dry place. This one is another fruit cups. This is mixed fruit variety cups, and the price is cheaper on these. Another one is the applesauce cups. Now we get to the corn. I believe that's a 12-pack for $6.78. The potatoes, the mashed potatoes, the big thing, which has 65 servings, is $5.48. The can of beans, Pinto Beans, they have it for a pack of 6 for $4.88. Chef Boyardee, which it can be microwave, or you can just eat it right off the little can, $9.98. Same Chef Boyardee, but a different one. This the ravioli, $8.98. Campbell's chicken noodle soup, $9.98, and that's a 12-pack. This is where your meats come in. Premium chicken breast, $7.98. Ready to eat tuna, that's gonna last you a long time too, but I would stick to the expiration date on these, because tuna will kill you if it's bad. These are the individual packs, which you can give somebody. If you were to do this right, all right, the way that I recommend that you do it is that you give them 1 can of meat or a pack of tuna, some crackers, a can of vegetables, and a can of fruit. That could be a balanced diet, all right, or balanced-ish. At least it's gonna be something better than them being hungry. The next picture that I have here is the mayonnaise, $4.95. You can stock up on that as well. This is sardines, more sardine, or salmon, $12.98 for a pack of 4. Vienna sausages, they will go a long way. My kids love those, and you can do different things with this. You can do sandwiches, you can do just as a filler, whatever, a snack. That could be used. The same thing with the beanie weenies. Those are very good as well. Now we get to the ramen noodles. All right, this will go a long way. This will also be something different that you can eat that will be easy to prepare. All you would need would be hot water, which if the power goes out, you can do over a fire outside. You know, just boil some water and put it in, it's good to go. You know, these more ramen noodles, same thing, but different brands. Now this one with the chow, something that I personally discovered is that if you make rice with this, it actually tastes pretty good. So I would recommend that. All right, so here's the important part of all these pictures. What you see in front of you is the long grain white rice. And actually the price have actually increased on these. But anyways, this is the 50-pound bag, $17.54. Okay, you can buy a lot of rice with $100 of this. And this could be put away, or this must be put away, let me put it that way, into buckets of food, into buckets that you can buy from Home Depot or from Lowe's. There has to be the food grade, and you can pour it in there, seal it up, and it's gonna be good. You know, throw some oxygen absorbers, and it'll be good to go. The other thing that you can do, also put it in the bucket, is to get the Mylar bags. All right, so there's two ways that you can do the Mylar bag. All right, and actually, unprompted, I have one here. All right, so this right here is one of the Mylar bags, and here what I have is flour. And what you want to do is write what it is, how much you have in it. This one is 3 pounds, and what you put it on, when you put it on in here. All right, so you know exactly when it's going to spoil. It's close to being bad. All right, so this is supposed to last a very long time. This is going to last longer in here with no oxygen in it, you know, because you did it right when it's like this, when it's hard as a brick and there's no air in it. That's when you know you did it right. So what you do is you just pour the stuff in here. You put the oxygen absorbers, which could be you know, the ones that come with this when you order it from Amazon or any other place. Or you could put hot hands in here, and it will take all the oxygen out. It will seal it up, and then you just do something hot on top of it, and which is gonna seal it. What I use is, you know, a hair straightener. You just do it on there, make it hot, and it will seal it. And this will extend the life of the flour by 2 or 3 years. You know, once you open it, you're gonna examine it and see if it's still good, and it's gonna have a smell. It's gonna smell kind of, you know, raunchy. But anyways, the point is that you can do that with rice. Now, you can do it like this with the rice, which you can trade this. All right, this will be a very good barter item for whatever you may need. The reason you want to do it in the smaller bags is because if, let's say, your family is not very big or your alliance is not very big, and you put it on the 5-gallon bags, if you open it, it's gonna, you know, go stale a lot quicker, especially if you're not using it often. When you do it like this, then a lot less is being used at the time. You could actually plan out how many of these you can use in a month and put it out, or you know, put it together with other things that you're gonna cook for that month, and this is gonna preserve very well. All right, so that's what you can do with the rice, and you have to make sure that this goes into a food grade bucket. The reason is because mice will get through this. All right, and I'm talking out of experience. In my younger years of prepping, I did have some mice in my apartment, and they did get to these bags. They chewed them through it, and they got everything out. And even if they just opened it and they didn't decide to eat it because it wasn't what they were looking for, once you see it chewed up and open, you don't trust the whole thing. So that's why it's important for you to put it inside a bucket that is going to be, you know, rodent, not repellent, but, you know, hardened, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. All right, the next picture that I have for you is the pinto beans. Oh, and before I move on to the pinto beans, the rice will last you with no oxygen in it about 20 to 25 years. So that is something that you could put in there yourself, and it's gonna last you a very long time. The next thing is the pinto beans. Same principle. You put it in the bag, you seal it up, no oxygen, will last about 20 years. And you have to make sure that all of these are whole grains, because if the grain has been processed or cut in any way or crushed or anything like that, the shelf life gets reduced significantly. So when it's the whole grain, then it's gonna last you, you know, that entire time. And you can do it with rice, beans, lentils, you know, whatever it is that you guys eat, you already know what you eat, you know, corn, stuff like that, it will last you a very long time. All right, so the next thing that you see on your screen is the flour. This is a 25-pound bag for $7.98. Okay, excuse me, $7.18. And you have to have them in a Mylar bag so they will last a long time, as I showed you just a minute ago. And you know, with the $2,400 that they're just giving you away, you can do all of this. You can stock up on a lot of food very quickly and do it right. The next picture that you have in front of you is the sugar. This is also a 25-pound bag, which will also have to go in the Mylar bag, which will also have to go in the bucket. So you can make sure that all of this will stay in a very good condition the entire time that that you preserve it in your closet, in your storage shed, you know, whatever it might be. You have to make sure that it's sealed properly so it will last you a very long time. All right, so that is pretty much it on those pictures on what you can stock up on. Just ideas. What you have to go along with is what you actually eat. You know, this is going to be up to you, up to your family, what you eat. What I recommend you do is that you write out everything that you're going to eat for a month. Go get it, stock it up, and put it either in the buckets or put it in plastic totes. All right, and then you're going to put it in a spot where it's not going to move, because it's not going to move. It's going to be really heavy. All right, and that's how you can go month by month until you reach 2 years. And you know exactly what you have, exactly what you're going to eat, and you don't have to worry about it.
The Man-Made Survival Show.